Hello there. My name is Jan Marie Smith, and I'd like to wish you a happy relaxation day. I'm here to show you some guided techniques that will hopefully take your stress level down and help you manage on a day-to-day basis. The first one I'm going to show you is a tapping technique that I've learned over the years and has really helped me, whether it be morning, noon, or night, decrease my stress. And then the next thing we'll do at the end of the tapping is I'll take you into a guided meditation. The first thing I'd like to show you are the meridian points of the tapping technique. So you can keep your eyes open for this part of the video because I'm going to show you where you want to tap. And then you're welcome to close your eyes and just listen to my voice. It's important that you're in a comfortable position, whether you're laying down, whether you're in a seated position. You do want to support your back to some degree. So again, your shoulders are able to relax, you're able to relax and totally get into this relaxation technique, which I'm going to show you. And I'd also like to mention Happy Relaxation Day. And again, enjoy. So we'll start off, let me just show you the tapping that I'd like you to partake in. And you'll know what I'm talking about as we go through the video and understand that this isn't harmful in any way. You don't have to check with your doctor for guided meditation or tapping, but just be careful that, again, if you feel overstimulated, that you stop, come back to this another day, and understand that this video will be here for you. So first off, I'm going to take my glasses off initially so I can show you what I'm going to do. We're going to start the tapping off with understanding and recognizing the challenges we face on a day-to-day basis. So you'll be listening to me talk about with my mast cell disease, my mastocytosis, and I also have anaphylaxis to different things, acknowledging the challenges that I have faced and maybe the not so good things, and accepting them and acknowledging them, and then going on to change those things with my words, and also tapping the, like I said, the meridian points. And as I said, this shouldn't cause you any great stress, just acknowledgement of the bad and then switching it to the good. So we'll be tapping on our head, just like this. And you can see I'm tapping with just one hand. And then you can go on to tap, again, the forehead point with just one hand. You can go to tapping on the side of the eye, and you can have your eyes open now for obviously for this portion so you can see what I'm doing. And then you can tap under the eyes. Some of the meridian points I'll be tapping with my two fingers here. Some of them I'll just go to one set of two fingers. So underneath the nose. But whatever feels good, you could also tap with both hands. But I find it easiest for some of these points just to tap with one set of two fingers. And then under the mouth, and I'll be reminding you through the video where we're tapping so you don't have to memorize this. And then we'll go to the collarbone. Again, I kind of tap depending on, I obviously have two collarbones, so that's why I'll take out both hands and tap. And then I'm just going to tap under one arm. You can do this, they call it chicken wing. You can do it so you're just reaching underneath your arm, but if you feel that's uncomfortable, and I'm still tapping with just two fingers, or I can take my fingers and go to the opposite arm and just tap here. Now, the first place we're going to tap is going to be the karate chop point. So you want to take your two fingers, and we haven't started yet, and just tap. tap, tap, tap. So you'll find that I linger in some of the areas a little bit longer than I do others. So just follow along with me. And at the end of the tapping, we'll go into a guided meditation. And this should go, depending on how quickly I go through some of the points, the entire tapping exercise and meditation should be about 25 to 30 minutes. And you're also welcome, if you play this video back, to segment the sections and either just do tapping or the guided meditation. I'll leave that up to you. So the first thing I want you to do is get settled in a nice relaxed position. Like I said, whether you're laying down, whether you're sitting up. And let's take a nice couple of cleansing breaths. We don't breathe deep enough as it is. You'll find yourself during the day just taking a breath to your diaphragm and not even going past your diaphragm into your tummy. So I'd like to ask you to take a couple of deep breaths. And you can do this in through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your mouth, or in through your mouth and out through your mouth. So you have choices. And let's go ahead and close the eyes. I like to sometimes breathe in through my mouth and out through my nose because I seem to fill up my lungs a little bit more, and my belly breaths seem to be more effective if I'm taking breaths in through my mouth. So big deep breath. We're not going to hold our breath right now. We're just going to exhale as soon as we inhale and feel like we've filled up our belly. So again, inhale and exhale. You can purse your lips together just a little bit if you'd like to. On the exhale, a couple more breaths. Inhale. You can also let go of the breath with a little bit of noise. And you might even feel some relief right now. The fact that you've taken the time to just do the inhalations and exhalations. One more time. And again. Now we're going to start by chopping on this karate chop point. And if you have to open your eyes to see what I'm doing, that's fine. Whatever works for you. So I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. Now I'd like you to repeat in your mind or out loud. It's up to you. Once again, this is practice for you. What I'm going to say to you. Even though I have this mast cell disorder, I come today with acceptance of who I am and what I deal with a loving, accepting feeling. Keep chopping on the karate point. Even though I get mad at myself and my body for the things I cannot do, today I'm pushing that all to the side and understanding that no one is perfect and this is just part of who I am. And now tapping on the side of the eyes, I want to acknowledge that I deal with this disorder, but again, at the same time, acknowledge that I can love myself just the way I am. Underneath the eyes. And even though at times I get angry, I need to understand that anger isn't going to help me or my nervous system deal with my disorder. And I need to greet myself every day with loving acceptance. Now under the nose, it's easy to forget all the good things in life when you deal with a chronic disease. It's easy to forget to love myself. And under the mouth. And it's easy to forget that I cannot stress myself to a solution. Keep tapping. And then on the collarbone, I want to learn how I can accept my disorder and even make the most of my days, whether I'm having a good day or a bad day, and understand that I will have both good days and bad days. And now underneath the arm, it's easy to forget that I can be accepted and that there are people I can count on to also love and accept me. And that sometimes I need to give people a little bit more time and grace. Now tapping on the top of the head. And I also need to give myself grace and become not combative with my body and my mind, but just relaxing into whatever my body and mind are tolerating on a day by day and even hour by hour basis. And now you don't have to repeat out loud or in your mind. You can just listen to the next round of tapping. Again, going to the forehead. It's important that I remember to take care of my whole self, body, mind, and spirit. Now to the side of the eye. It's important that I remember to be thankful for any good days that I have. Now underneath the eyes, again I'm doing 2 fingers. 2 fingers under both sets of the eyes. It's important to nourish my cells with the foods I can tolerate and good thoughts. You want to try to love yourself on a cellular level. Now underneath the nose with the tapping. You want to embrace healing and good thoughts and giving your heart a hug right now. And underneath the mouth, it's important to realize I am safe. Right here, right now, I am safe. Now going back to the collarbone and tapping. Remember that everybody has good days and bad days. And we need to accept that sometimes we'll be on a higher functioning level than others. Tapping under the arm, and sometimes we just need to rest. And giving ourselves permission to do that without guilt. So back to the forehead. I invite you to try to eliminate guilt as much as you can from your life. The past is the past, and you're doing the best you can. Go to the side of the eye, and your best is good enough. And now underneath the eye, I want you to forgive yourself for anything that you regret that you've done mentally, physically, or even medically. I want you to reach down and I want you to bring up all of that bad and turn it into healing, forgiving thoughts. And now tapping underneath the nose. It's important that we greet and meet ourselves in loving, healing, gentle, and warm forgiveness. Now tapping underneath the mouth, understanding that that forgiveness might just set us free and might just help with the healing that we all deserve. And now keep tapping on that collarbone. It's time to embrace happiness on whatever level we can. Whether it's the sound of a bird singing out our window, joining me right now, laying down and taking a nap, listening to some music that we enjoy, or even reading a book. Tapping under the arm. All is good, and I am safe right now. Once more, all is good, and I am safe right now. And now on top of the head, tap, tap, tap. You want to remind yourself to be calm, collected, and loving of yourself. And I'll say again, you cannot stress yourself to a solution. So acceptance is key. Acceptance is key. Now you can stop tapping. Take a big, deep breath in and out. If you feel a need to repeat this tapping, you can. Otherwise, we're going to continue with a guided meditation. You can do these back to back. You can separate the different methods of relaxation. But it's just important, as I said, to love yourself and accept who you are. So I'm going to stay in my seated, comfortable position. Eyes can be opened or closed for this. I want you to picture a golden globe of light. About the size of a grapefruit, about like that. We're going to go through the different chakras in the body, the meridians that can, again, help us heal, and they can also become imbalanced. You might have heard of the vagus nerve. So the first thing we're going to do is a little bit of chanting to stimulate that vagus nerve, just by saying the word Om. Om. If you don't want to do that out loud, you can imagine it in your mind. Now we're going to start at the feet, the root chakra, and you're going to feel that golden globe of light warming up your feet. And this is all about healing. We're going to impart healing energy into that golden globe of light. Nice deep breaths. And then that golden globe of light is going to travel up to the ankles and start encircling the legs with healing, powerful, golden, warm energy. Now, as you meditate, thoughts might come into your mind. That's normal. Just wish them away. Send them away like you would see a cloud passing in the sky. You can even acknowledge them and let you know you'll be with those thoughts later. Now, encircling the legs with that golden globe of light, come up to the knees. And I want you just to kiss each knee, bouncing back and forth with your golden globe of light, imparting healing energy. And then you want to brush the right thigh with that golden globe of light. Come up into your pelvis, back down the opposite leg, the thigh, and encircle your thighs with that golden globe of light. Nice. Then I want you to have the golden globe of light settle right between your hips and just impart, again, healing, warmth, and energy into your abdomen. Appreciating all that our belly does for us. And if your belly hasn't been feeling well, this is another way to impart healing energy with this golden globe of light. Now bring that golden globe of light to the back side of your belly, so right in between your spine and your bottom, your sacrum area. Let that golden globe of light again shoot out powerful healing energy as it works your way up each vertebrae of your spine. Some deep breaths here, big belly breaths. Let that golden globe of light work up your spine, kissing and massaging each one of those vertebrae, thinking about everything that your back does for you and the weight you bear, and just giving some appreciation, a little bit of love to that spine. And then you're going to go up with that golden globe of light between your shoulder blades. And once again, just bounce from one shoulder blade to another, imparting healing energy, thinking good thoughts. And then swing around to your front with that golden globe of light, settling in your heart center. And you can even put your hands on your heart, thinking about all the things that you've loved and all the things you're yet to love. Now taking that golden globe of light up from your heart into your throat chakra. Sometimes we get intimidated, afraid to speak our mind, and our throat chakra can become easily blocked. I want you to impart, again, love and energy to your throat. And think about things you might need to say to yourself, to others, to clear any blockages. Now take that golden globe of light down one side of your body, one arm, encircling the arm, kissing your elbow, your forearm, into your fingers, Big deep breath here. And then just toss that golden globe of light into your other hand and do the same. Again, you might want to bounce off your fingertips and bringing that golden globe of light up through your forearm, encircling your elbow, encircling your bicep. Nice. And then working that golden globe of light onto your chin, massaging the jawline, kissing each cheek, running up your nose. Again, kissing each eye, thinking about all we've seen and all the good things we're yet to see. Now take that golden globe of light onto your forehead, your third eye, your intuition, appreciating all our body and mind does for us. And then back up to the forehead where we were tapping a few minutes ago. This is our crown chakra. Now I want you to envision sparkles and golden raindrops emitting off that golden globe of light that's resting atop our head, down onto our body, all the way down to our feet again, where we started. Nourishing and healing thoughts and warmth. And just take a few deep healing breaths here. You can open your eyes, bring your hands together in prayer pose. Bring a little smile onto your face. And this is where I impart namaste. The light within me honors the light within you. Have a glorious, happy relaxation day. And know that you can take this golden globe of light with you anywhere. Thank you again.